What is going on, guys? Chris here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at a rather different method of solving the 3x3. Most speed cubers nowadays, including the world-class speed solvers, use the Friedrich method or CFOP. There's a rather different method of solving the 3x3 known as the Roux method that people don't seem to really know about or solve on all that often. I have been learning how to solve using Roux, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a few walkthrough solves to show you guys exactly how the method works. So for the first solve, I'm actually going to be taking you guys through what you need to do in order to solve it. So unlike the Friedrich method or CFOP, we begin by solving a 1x2x3 block on the left hand side. What this does is it allows us a lot more freedom when actually solving the puzzle, because until we've actually put in this block, we can use the F, we can use the little r's, the M slice, we can do whatever the hell we want basically. So it grants a lot more intuitive freedom when you're actually solving the puzzle. Okay, so the first thing I would do here is I would notice this pair here, and that's quite a neat case actually. And as I said, we can use the M slice, so I could just do this. Then I could move this corner out of the way and restore it. And then in 3 moves, we have our first pair here. And again, we don't actually need to pay attention to the centers really for the time being. So this can just stay where it is for now. So what I'm probably going to do next is I'm going to find the blue and white edge, which is here, and match it up with the center without ruining this. So what I think I'm going to do is a U2, an RI, and a D2 to just place that there, and then I'm just going to pop this guy in right here, and that's the first 2 of 3 parts of the first block. And then actually we've got lucky here and we've got these pieces done. And in Friedrich, what you would do is you would just put it in like that. Sometimes you'll get a case where you can literally just pop it in like that, but in this case it's fastest to just pop it in like so. So that's the first block done. And the neat thing about this is once you've done this, you now don't need to worry about it. With Friedrich or CFOP, you always need to use algorithms or special moves to make sure you don't undo what you've already done. But now you can lock this part of the cube for the next part of the solve. You don't actually need to worry about it. You can solve the next part using only these moves, which is really quite neat. So the next step is to replicate the block you've just made, but on the right hand side. So again, pretty intuitive, and there's a lot more freedom. Again, you have the M slice completely free. So what would I do here? Well, I see these 2 pieces here, and it's just like the first case. It's a simple M slice to replace them next to the corner. And then what we can do here is, well actually we've got it matched up here, which is quite nice. So we could do this. Then we could put in this edge piece here. This is that's a bit confusing, but essentially what you want to do is match them up like so. And then we leave the last pieces, and we have 1 piece here, 1 piece here. And this is actually a nice case as well. Just like in Friedrich, if you have both pieces facing upwards, it's a really easy solve to just use the M slice to match them up. And then what we can do here is, again, just place it right in there. And that's the first 2 blocks actually done. And that's perhaps the longest taking part of the method, and once you get used to it, it is pretty easy actually. So the next step is to orient and permute the corners of the top layer, or the yellow layer. And it is what's known as CMLL, which is one algorithm to do all of that in one go. You can do 2 look though, which is to orient and then permutate. And I'm going to be doing that because I have not had the time or the motivation to learn CMLL. There's about 40 algorithms or so. So I'm going to orient the corners, and then we're going to permute them like so. As you can see, the corners are done, leaving just 6 edges left to solve on the puzzle. So what you do from here is you want to make sure you have all good edges. If you've watched my cross tutorial on beginner's speed solving, you'll know that a good edge is one that can get to the center that it belongs to in 1 move or less. So this is a good edge, this is a good edge, but this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. So we want to sort those out We can do that using the M and U slices, just like so. So now we have all good edges, and then it's really easy to just replace the pieces, and then we finally finish with a U-perm. And there you go, the cube is solved. So that took quite a while actually, but we'll be going a little bit faster because I won't be explaining it as much in the next solve. Okay, so the next solve we're going to do here, I'm going to try and speed it up a little bit. So what I noticed first of all is that this piece here, the white one, is a good edge. It can be moved right to the center immediately, so that's quite nice. I'm just going to have a look for the other pieces. Okay, so I reckon we could do the edge and the first pair quite easily. I'm going to pop in the edge just like that, and then we can do a U2. Got this edge here, pop it in like that, and then drop it next to the center. And then the next pieces, oh, it's quite simple again. Got this edge here, this is the corner here, like that. And this is what I was mentioning before, you can simply just put it in like that. In Friedrich you'd have to sledgehammer it so you don't disturb the other layers, but nope, you can just do that. You have a lot more freedom with the Roux method, and that's the first block done. Okay, so next up I see that we have, oh, this isn't that nice, but I can put this piece in quite easily just like that, and that actually frees up a few more pieces. So if I now was to do this, pop this down at the bottom, and then I see these two pieces need to be matched up. That can be done quite easily using the M slice like that, and then we can pop that one in there like that. So quite fast, quite easy and intuitive, as I said. We have a bit of a nasty case here in which the corner we want is actually already down there, so we're going to have to take that out, and then we're going to have to get it oriented properly like this, and then we have the edge up here, match them up, and then pop them in just like that. And that's the second block done. If you can't follow it, guys, don't worry, it did take me a really long time to actually understand what was going on here, and I'm not even doing it probably as efficiently as I can. I am quite new to this as well, so again, it's just to show you guys exactly how the method works. So we have the two blocks on the left and right here, which leaves the CMLL part of this. So again, I'm going to do it 2-look because I don't know the algorithms, but you can use the Friedrich method algorithms. I am right now, so that's the corners done. Then we're going to want to make sure these edges are nice, so let's do that. All good edges now, and then finally sort out the centers, sorry, the edges, and then it's a final algorithm. Again, it's a U-perm, and the neat thing is the last algorithm will either be a U-perm, H-perm, or a Z-perm. So it's pretty nice. You'll always get a last edge orientation. That's quite nice. And there you go. That's the cube solved. If you've enjoyed this video, guys, please give it a like. Leave a comment below, tell me what you think of the Roux method, and then of course, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.